A kind day to you all. I'm Kinsmark, and this is Let's Play Dirty Hills, a game created as a tech demo for the Mesh Deformation package, essentially a soft body physics package for terrain rendered in the Unity engine. And I think that concept sounds interesting, because there aren't that many games that have done much with that idea. So let's check it out. Drive with WAS and D, brake with space, turbo, left shift, and exit is escape. Cool. I am already actually impressed at the depth of field here in the environment. So, can I charge through the mud? Am I already leaving any tracks? There we go. Oh, I am now. Alright, oh cool, I can zoom out. So, alright, the frame rate is a little janky. Oh man, alright. Can this truck actually climb this hill? I think I might lack the torque already to make it up there. Alright, let's throw it in reverse, make a few more tracks in the mud. That's interesting. I can only think of one other game that was really about this idea, and that was Spin Tires. A year plus ago at this point. That really was just about climbing through harsh environments like this in a heavy diesel truck, and I think there were maybe a few other vehicles in that game. Man, I am just spinning tires, speaking of. I can't actually seem to get up this damn hill. Gravity, cooperate with me, please. Oh, I should probably hit the turbo, because if ever there were a place that needs all-wheel drive, it is this. So, cue the turbo! Oh, there we go! All-wheel drive kicks in and kicks ass. Jeez, alright. So, are all of the surfaces in this game soft, or is it just these muddy surfaces? Let's find out. Also, that depth of field is a little severe. Like, I feel like I can't see much more than a few feet ahead of my truck. So, interesting, yeah, because for anyone that isn't following what this is doing, it's an active, dynamic, mesh-changing effect that may look simple. However, I recognize, even with my incredibly mundane, rudimentary understanding of how coding something like this actually works, it is complex on the coding side of things, because it's essentially changing the environment in an actionable way that interacts with other systems, such as the truck and the player, after the change is made. So, aside from games that have destructible environments, which are for the most part just removing the collision from an item and then just freeing physics to move it about, so it's a different sort of system, there aren't that many games that do things like this in an appreciable way that the player can then interact with. So, oh, that's interesting. Even the water deforms around the truck. That's cool. Can I go through that again? Can I? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I might have axled out. Oh, crap, I did. I actually got stuck. Crap. Because neither the front or rear, either of my axles are touching the ground right now. Man, what is going... I am distorting space and time around those rear tires. Look at that. Look at the air around them when I floor it. Okay, I am freaking the physics of this game out. So, yeah, I already managed to completely screw this game up. Oh, wait, no, I got free. I was just about to hit escape. Well, wait. Am I finished? My truck is moving on its own. Would you like to restart the game? Restart, yes. Oh, so that's it then. Alright, I sort of expected a little more. So let's see what else I can do here. For one, that house is tiny. Either that or my truck is absolutely gigantamnormous. Oh no, don't get stuck again. Whoa, okay, turbo, really. Whew, it has some power. So let's play around with this a little, since this is such a capsule-sized game. Can I like smash into my house over here? I can't tell if turbo is a toggle or a hold command. I think it's a hold, yeah. Oh, my house doesn't have collision. Whoops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, it is real easy to get stuck in this game, and I think I may have actually gotten for real stuck now, because oh yeah. Oh, all of my rear tires are off the ground. Well, once more with feeling, let's not get stuck this time, and I think I actually want to play around with that water a little more. I actually had to completely restart the game if I didn't make that clear. So, up the hill we go. And I'd love to see a game like this that, or rather, just to see this package, I think, more accurately, integrated into something comparable to, like, Arma, so a really simulationist, competitive military sort of system. Because if this could account for differing levels of weight for items depressed against soft body surfaces in the terrain, then one could actually make it more than just an artificial coding of saying, well, if this area just sort of has this tag in the code saying that this class of vehicle is just slower going over it, and could instead implement a more practical function to actually restrict movement of heavier vehicles, something like APCs or tanks sinking deeper into mud than lightweight trucks or something like that. I think it could really add an interesting level of depth to an already simulationist game like that in ways that few, if any, have ever done. So I look forward to seeing this package used in other things. I can't say I know for certain whether this package was made from the same people that made this demo, or if they contracted someone to do it, or if someone just used it and decided to make essentially a little showcase thing for it. Whatever the case, clearly this is just meant to show off its functions. So, yeah. Oh, wow. I'm creating a force field around my truck. So the water is a little janky, because, as you can see, it's actually completely, clearing out sections around the truck, and they aren't all sections on the leeway side. There was a word I was going for there, and I can't remember what it was. You know what I mean. The side away from the direction the current is coming from. Yeah, like this area here on this side where the current really should flow up against the side of the truck, and it's just not. Yeah, that indicates that the water aspect of this system could still use some work. Oh, jeez. Flowing away. There we go. Even so, though, I'm also not noting any input in terms of, control feedback to indicate that the water is actually pushing the truck at all. I do like that a mesh that's in motion, since this water is actually flowing, is still actively, dynamically deforming around the model. That's cool. I think I'd also like to see, though, a force of inertia imparted against the truck. Okay, let's not get the axle stuck this time. There we go. Can I actually, follow this? Nope, that is an invisible wall. Alright. Did I not hit the congratulations, your truck is in another field thing? Yeah, there we go. Alright. It's doing it on its own! It's doing reverse donuts in celebration! Thank you! Well done! And same to you, developer. I love this celebratory circle at left of the truck. Oh, jeez. I think, yeah, well done. Yeah, third time's charm there, friendo. So, I think I'll just leave this here and say, check this out if you're interested. Play around with it. And I am curious to see what else comes of this package and of ideas like it. Because soft body physics are still a relatively new thing. Okay, I've completely stalled out now. In games, most of it has to do more with, player-controlled model deformation, things like cars taking damage in real time and actually crumpling and compressing with impacts and stuff like that. There aren't that many that have done this sort of thing on an environmental level for the terrain. So combining those could make for a really cool simulationist experience that I don't think anyone has really fully realized yet, and that this could provide one of the first stepping stones to reaching. So I think it's a cool little symbol of where gaming is going, if nothing else. So thank you all kindly for watching. If you've enjoyed this, consider checking out our Patreon to help us keep the show alive. I'm Kinsmark, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.